Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. Well, this time, this is an impromptu video. I wound up with a little unexpected time thought, so I thought I would shoot a video. So I went out to the garage in the box and I grabbed 10 books, 10 copies of Wonder Woman from DC Comics at random. So they're just 10 books from throughout the the history. Actually, it's from 72 to 89, various books. And thought I'd share them with you. Okay, so we start with this one. This is the oldest one of this bunch. Is Wonder Woman number 202 from 1972. Now it takes place during the period when Wonder Woman, in the late 60s, early 70s, when Wonder Woman had no superpowers. She was more spy type. She was, because they tried to make her more like Emma Peel from the British TV series The Avengers. And so when she was with the blind Chinese martial artist instructor I Ching. And in this issue, well, this is written, who I've forgotten, Samuel Delaney with art by Dick Giordano. It was a nice Dick Giordano art. You usually see him with Batman, but not always. But in this one, has her with, in opposition to Catwoman. She didn't wear this costume very long, but that's Wonder Woman and Catwoman. And something has happened here in this particular storyline, and they are transported to another world, the world of Nuan. And who is this big red-headed fellow with a big old sword, and this smaller fellow back here in gray with the big old sword? Why, they are Fafford and the Gray Mouser from the Fritz Leiber sword and sorcery stories. And I guess this is introducing those characters, and then shortly after that, it was to lead into their own title of sword and sorcery. Sword of Sorcery. Yeah, that was I think that was the name of it. I've got it, some of them from back then. So I'll take a little look at some of the interior stuff. Yeah. Oh, they got Fafford Blonde inside. What the heck is wrong with them? There, he's redheaded there. Oh, and she kicks Fafford's butt. Oh, good job, Diana. And there's I Ching. And I don't remember much about this particular story. Yeah, she and Catwoman have to team up because they want to get back to their own world, and somehow I think they do. Yeah. Fafford and the Mouser come to Earth. But they don't stay very long. Then we go to Wonder Woman Giant. It's a 50-cent giant issue, featuring Wonder Woman, Superheroine number 1. This is issue number 217. This was from 1975 with a Mike Grell cover. But he doesn't do the interior art. The interior art it's written by it's edited. Written by Elliot S. Megan, with art by Dick Giordano and Vince Coletta. Vince Coletta did a lot of inking back then. And, yeah. And she's teamed up with here with the Green Arrow. This is that time shortly after she got her powers back, and the Justice League of America members are kind of following her around and testing her to see if she can be let back into Justice League. I don't know why that doesn't make any sense. And then it has some backup stories, reprinting some classic Wonder Woman. This goes way back. See, I can't remember this artist's name. Doggone it. He had an unusual stylization, but it actually worked. When I was younger, I didn't care for this stylization, but I later appreciated it. And then it's followed up with a story from, I think it's from the 60s, with Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, done by, this is when she had the boy shorts, and drawn by Ross Andrew. Then we have issue 219, just a few issues later, and she's still being kind of hounded by the Justice League. This is with Elongated Man doing the report. What are you waiting for? I've made myself helpless. Now kill me. That'd be self bondage, but that would probably be a sought after cover. Just the bondage covers always are, and Wonder Woman is known for having a lot of bondage in it, especially in the early days with when the creator, I can't think of his name. This is written by Martin Pasco, drawn by Curt Swan and Vince Colletta again. And I love Curt Swan's art. Of course, I like him best for Superman, but he does a great job on this. With this too, he was doing this for a while. That was also 75. Here we go. I think this is this still 75? 76? 76. And this is Wonder Woman number 224. I actually did an in-depth dive into this particular issue once. Still Curt Swan and Vince Colletta on art, and Wonder Woman is thought to be a traitor and stuff. Then we go to Wonder Woman number 240, and this is a little rough. Written by Jerry Conway with Jose Delbo and Joe Giella on art. This is during the time of the first season of the Wonder Woman TV show, and they went back, following on with the TV show, put her stories back in World War II again. Some nice stuff. It's fun to read those. I really like those, and I'd like to get more of them. I've got some. Here's another one. It's not too far after that one. That one was 240. This one's 245, and she's back in contemporary times. Vengeance from Ice and Fire. Jack Harris wrote it, but again with Jose Delbo and Vince Colletta doing the art chores. But she's back in contemporary times. You can really tell by the design of that submarine, because that's a modern submarine. But then when you see the satellite, you know definitely. Yeah. And this one is issue number 249. It's just a few issues later. And then with special guest star Hawk Girl. Plus it's got an Amazon from an Ancient Times backup story. That's a real nice cover drawing, and still got Jose Delbo, but it looks a little different with Joe Giella doing the inks again. Still story by Jack Harris, but the art looks a little different than the others. It's just a little finer than what I'm used to seeing from Jose Delbo. Maybe he's making an extra effort. I don't know, with Hawk Girl. Let's see. Hawk Girl. And that was 1978. And here we go to issue number 288. Look out, world! Wonder Woman, the sensational new Wonder Woman, is busting loose. This was written by Roy Thomas with art by Gene Colan, the incomparable Gene Colan, with inks by Romeo Tangle. And his style, Gene Colan's style, just doesn't work as well. I still love his work on Wonder Woman, but it doesn't work nearly as well for Wonder Woman as some of his other stuff. But he still does a great job. And he was this had, what was her name? Silver Swan, yeah. This is an early appearance of Silver Swan. And some lovely artwork. And Gene Colan had techniques, for shorthand kind of techniques that worked real well. So he didn't have to do a whole lot of linear perspective, which I'm sure really saved a lot of drawing time and stuff like that. And the storytelling is just great. Page layouts, unusual page layouts. And that was also from, this is 1982. 1982. And this is, I think, 310. This is what, 85? 83. Wonder Woman 310. Ares triumphant. Who dares defy the god of war? And I'm not sure who did the cover, but it's written by Dan Mishkin with Mark Beecham as guest penciler and Pablo Marcos on the inks. And I think Pablo Marcos did a good job here. Usually, quite often, his inks overpowers the penciler's work, but it doesn't here. And this features Black Canary, but it's mostly Wonder Woman telling Canary a story from ancient times. So the whole thing is basically an ancient Amazon storyline. Some really, really nice artwork here. Oh, a copy here. I didn't notice that when I was flipping through it before. Copy right there from Frank Frazetta painting. It was the cover to Edgar Rice Burroughs' Outlaw of Torn. Nice swipe there. And then we finish up with Wonder Woman Annual number 2 for 1989. Yes, this is after the Crisis. The first and only one that we have in this bunch. After the Crisis, after Wonder Woman was rebooted and reintroduced, with George Perez, with art by Colleen Doran, Jan Duursema, Ramona Fraden, Carol A, because it's annual, has main story and then some backup stories. Lee Mars, Cynthia Martin, also a lot of one-page, just one-page illustrations like that. And it has a story by Trina Robbins, the late great Trina Robbins. Now, I haven't covered her Trina Robbins miniseries that she did of Wonder Woman, but remember, Trina Robbins was the very first woman to draw Wonder Woman for the comics. As Kara Sherman Torino, I don't know that. Leslie Sternberg, I don't know her either. But most of the other names are familiar to me. I'm not familiar with Cynthia Martin or Barbara Rausch either. But the others are. Lots of ladies involved in this. Except for George Perez, looks like all ladies involved in this. Some great stuff there. Nice artwork. Here's the Trina story with art written by Lee Mars. Nice artwork. This is Colleen Doran's work. Some real nice artwork. It's all of the artwork. There's Manhunter. All of the artwork in that issue is great, and I'm sure the stories are as well. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've read them. So that's all I've got to share with you this time with 10 issues at random of Wonder Woman. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think of Wonder Woman. Maybe you just hate Wonder Woman. I don't know. Which era of Wonder Woman do you like best? Who is your favorite Wonder Woman artist and or writer? Let me know in the comments below. Anything like that. Yeah. And remember, comics are art.